Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bales Hay Farm and Ranch Show. I am Trevor Bales, the host. This is a show about our farm. First, before we get into it, thank Forney and Fluidall. Awesome products for your shop, your farm. Even if you just have a shop, you're not a farmer. Still awesome products. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like, leave a comment, and share this, please. Today is an awesome day. It's nighttime, so everything's already done, but we spent a lot of time in a cotton picker, a round bale cotton picker. I've never ridden in one. I've learned a lot about it. We rode with Todd Rovey and his nephew. Great day. You guys are going to enjoy the show. Let's get after it. We're making hay. Maybe it's an illusion, but that field seems to have a lot of bales on it. That field picked really well.
Yeah, so that field up there, it did. I can show you the yield on it. It was a little over 4 bales.
Okay.
So I think it averaged 2,200 pounds. So now when we talk about bales, these round bales that I'm making, that includes the seed weight.
Okay.
So we figure that out of the percentage of this, the lint weight versus the seed weight, there's about 36% of the weight is actually just fiber.
How much?
36%.
36%.
Well, it varies. Depends on the variety, but it can go all the way up to 40% or down to 32%.
Wow.
But, yeah, so the rest of the weight in this bale, and the one that I'm picking right now, we're picking the seed and the lint together. So that, that's what's making that 5,000 pounds. So, really out of that, these yellow wraps that you see there, there's about 4 bales, 3.5 to 4 bales of actual lint bales in there. When we talk about bales, one bale of lint weighs 500 pounds.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
That's when we talk about yield. 4, 5, 6, and that's what we refer to. A bale of cotton has always been a standard at 500 pounds. If you ever do a video of going to the gin, you can see that process.
What's a good gin to go to? There's only one now, right?
We only have one. Yeah.
Went from 75 in one county to 1.
This one's burning about 22 gallons per hour right now.
Wow.
And it's going to go up a little bit more once we start running all of our hydraulics up. It'll burn about 25 gallons an hour.
Wow.
So yeah, that bale there, it weighed 4,905 pounds. It shows it sitting there on the handler right now.
Where's it weighed? Out there on the handler?
Yeah, there's
okay.
Just a pressure tensiometer thing on there. So other than that, this is a standard screen we can use in all of our tractors.
Okay.
But obviously green is good. I can change this rate on there. But so yeah, it's a little complicated at first, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can really screw up a lot of stuff on this machine. But once you know how everything works, it's
so a mutual friend of ours told me it's whenever the plastic, and you had to redo the plastic, that sucks.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Ugh.
So the rolls of plastic, if you talk about those, every wrap that you see out there, it's they used to be $40 a piece. They're a little bit more than that now. That's just because of normal inflation and fuel prices. But
yeah, I bet they're oil based, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's all plastic.
Yeah.
But so
petroleum.
The reason why we switched over to this round bale is because we used to pick everything just like we are right now. That hasn't changed. And then we go to a basket. So I'd make the same round. So when my basket got full, I'd have to either pull out of the field and go to the end of it. We would dump them into these big, either a trailer.
I told them about the module builders.
And then
I haven't told you about the trailers.
So we would do that, dump it in there. We had to compact them. We had to have a guy on each machine. We'd always do 3, and then we'd also have a bull buggy, they call it, is a little carrier tractor with a cart on it, and he would chase me down in the field. And I would dump into him, but you have like six extra machines and 6 extra people and diesel burning, and you add all that up, and it really is a little bit more money than what you're paying for in plastic. So we went from 6 people, 6 different machines, to just me. And when I want to keep working, I keep working.
And I explained to him we get to use a hay squeeze and a set of hay doubles to pick up these bales too. And there's a beer bottle. You said you didn't drink when you picked.
Not Bud Light.
Oh, not Bud Light. Oh. How many hours are on this machine?
It's got 1,778 engine hours, and then we also call it the fan hours. We've got 1,191 fan hours.
Now, what's a lot for a picker? Because I know you've ran a lot of pickers in your life.
Once you start getting up to 2,000 hours,
Really? There's a lot of moving parts.
fan time, yeah. Because once you do that, normally you run up to warranty hours. Usually, your warranty runs up to 2,000 hours. So,
Okay.
once you start doing that, it's time to get rid of them. You can keep them if you know how to maintain them, but it's easier just to keep rolling through, upgrading them, and
Well, it's like you talked about earlier. It's a whole other staff of people to maintain these. So you can either hire everyone to work on them, or you can just roll them.
We're just now kicking out the bale right now, but we've got these series of big belts in here. This is just like a big round baler.
Yeah. So this reminds me of a round baler.
Yeah, it's basically the same concept. We're just making it a little bit wider and bigger. But this green belt right here, this is like a giant treadmill. You can sit there and run on that. And that's what's feeding that cotton, and this is where the bale chamber's at, where we'd be at right now.
Okay.
So these bales start off real small, close together, and they just run like this.
That belt's just rolling it.
They're rolling it like a big snowball, basically.
Whoa.
You just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and
Like a
so,
snowman.
yep.
Learned something new. Wow.
So this is the very top of the basket. This is my accumulator right here, and you see all this stuff right here. This is just leaf
Yeah.
that's come off the plant. So this is what we don't want.
Ooh.
And this is just like this little bit of lint that just gets blown out of the machine. But yeah, this machine, this goes up almost 22 feet.
Wow. So you got to watch where you're going when you're
Yeah,
opened up.
every bale it asks me, is it okay to eject it?
Oh, okay.
because
Making sure you're not under power lines
We're
or
underneath
something.
the power lines there. We're definitely taller than power lines. So yeah, we have to clean this off every day.
Really? It's pretty intensive.
Yeah, we blow all this off every day. Otherwise, you end up having all your sensors
Oh yeah.
get plugged up. But yeah, we clean all the heads every day. It takes about 2 hours for one person to do it every day.
Oh, wow.
So if you can zoom up here, Trevor. The cotton rows are coming through this right here, and these are the spindles. And we'll open this up. So this is all traveling really fast. Sorry, let me see the button here.
Those spindles are spinning.
So they're the bars. We have the bars, and then we have the spindles. So we're going to show it here. So they all rotate real slow. You can see that each one of these spindles are rotating. They all have the little barb on them right here. And that's what's grabbing the cotton, and it wraps around that spindle. And then it comes out this back side on this side over here. I don't know if you can see it back in there, but the spindle comes around. And this thing here is called a doffer. That's spinning the other direction. Of course, this is all happening really, really super fast. But that cotton gets kicked off that spindle, then it falls down this chamber right here. Then we run high pressure air through these big air ducts right through here. This is jetting air down, comes out of this hole right here, and it jets cotton in there. So that cotton falls, gets in the jet, goes up through this door. And of course we replicate this again. So we have two sets of these. There's a drum here, another set of drums right here. And then this is all run off of air. So this is blowing air right through here. And then it creates this vacuum right here, and this portion right here is all vacuum. So the cotton is essentially getting blown, then sucked in there, and then blown back up to the top. So it all happens really super fast.
Yeah.
But we're gonna grab this cotton right here, and we're gonna shove it in there, and I'll show you what it does.
We're gonna watch it in real time.
So I'm gonna press the button, and the plant's gonna go through there kind of like that. I'm just gonna grab it, suck it on through.
And will we see it over here?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
This is what we want. We want this cotton to be, this is what we want. We don't want any of the
Branches.
branches, or I'll get my branches here in a second. And it comes out the back over here. You can kind of see it coming out the back. You can see it coming out the back.
There it is. Yeah.
So this is exactly what we want. This was in there, in the lock. This is called the lock.
The mock.
The lock.
Lock.
L-O-C-K, yeah. This used to be a bowl.
Yeah.
And so
That was
this
the
is
bowl.
this was all closed up like that. And then as it dries, it opens up. And and so that cotton is picked out of that lock or the bowl, and then this is all discarded. And this is
stays in the field.
Yep, we'll shred it. It's good fertilizer, good organic matter.
This is a bowl of cotton.
There it is. There's a bowl.
Yeah. On top of that, we have to run water. A little bit of water. So this is what we have to clean every day. This is what gets tedious and dirty, and this is the dirty part of the job. But these are moisture pads right here. And so the spindle, I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you look at it, the spindle comes across.
It cleans them off.
These
These
pads, yeah. So there's water that comes out of these nozzle here and sprays down each one of these pads to get a little bit of water to it, and then that just keeps that pad clean and lubed.
The spindle?
Yep. And I add a little bit of soap to that, and that keeps the spindle clean. And it's just enough to keep this nice and clean, because that you can feel it there. It's smooth this way, but if I go that way, it grabs my finger, kind of like a cactus.
Tight. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is not bad. You know, we have to clean this thing every day, and we usually do air, but you can do it by hand as well. And you clean all this debris out of here. This is just all the leaf and all the dirt all the debris you build up all day long. And
yeah,
you gotta remember, this thing's traveling pretty fast.
And every one of these has, how many sets of these cleaners does it have? One on the front, one on the back?
Yeah, so there's 2 sets of these.
2 sets per head?
Another one right here. So.
Per unit? What'd you call it, a unit?
Yeah, this is a unit. So we have, they call them Pro 16s. There's 16 bars, and there's 20 spindles on each bar.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing right now?
So we're just adding water back into the system. I used all my water for today. And, so I add water in that black tank up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It holds 350 gallons. And that typically gets me about, in this condition when it's clean like this, I can do about 65 acres or so.
That tank says diesel on it.
Well, whoopsies.
Thanks for watching the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it when you learn about things that they're still agriculture you just don't know about. Yeah, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, like, and share this with someone. I mean, come on, this was pretty sweet. Check this out. Oh. Share it, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, please. I also have some other news. I messed up. So during COVID, after COVID, I should say, you know how there's been a little bit of a hold up on products? I ordered like 1,200 hats, and then I forgot, and I ordered another 800 hats of kind of the same designs, a lot of similar designs, and I forgot about that order, and I ordered another 900 hats. So I don't know, my dad's either gonna fire me, or I'm most likely gonna get just a stern talking to. I don't think he's going to fire me, but he will chew me out a little bit. So I have a lot of extra hats, and some are still coming in. They're not all here yet. So what I've done for a full month, it's going to be 15 buy one hat, and then every that hat and every other hat is going to be 15% off. So yeah, just go buy some hats because I've got a ton. I think they're cool designs. I don't know. Even if you're not an actual farmer and you just want to support us, there's a lot of just Bales hay hats. But yeah, I'm a little embarrassed about that. And the guy that I get all my hats through, he's like, I thought you were crazy. You just kept ordering these hats. Well, some of them were ordered more than 6 months ago. But anyways, yeah. Well, thanks again. We'll see you guys.